Hi guys, it's me, Dr. Nasir, back again in Let's Crack OET together. First of all, thank you for so much support. We have just hit 17,000 subscribers in past 10 months. In the past 10 months, approximately 1 million students have watched my videos and over 10,000 students have cleared their OET by following my guidance. Today's video, like the last one, is very important, as in the last video, I shared all of the tips, tricks and strategies that how you can clear your OET reading subtest in one go, and a lot of students requested me to make a video on the OET listening subtest too. So this video is on demand and I have made this video just for you guys, sharing my experience of OET listening subtest. And believe me guys, if you follow these things, you will clear your OET listening subtest in one go. In this video, I will divide the OET listening subtest into Part A, Part B and Part C, explaining each single thing in depth and in detail that how you can clear the OET listening subtest. And if you apply these techniques, tips and strategies in your OET listening exam, believe me, you are going to get 400 very easily. So before starting the video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends so they can also get 400 in their OET exam too, and make sure to press that bell notification. If you want to join my 1-month premium preparation course, which is starting from 11 December and it starts every month, so you can contact me down on the number given in the description below. So without wasting any time, let's get started. First thing that I need to tell you is that whenever you appear in the OET exam, the first subtest is going to be the OET listening subtest. So there are few things that you can do in order to boost your focus in the OET listening exam. As you know, the OET listening subtest requires a lot of focus and a lot of concentration in order to grab the answers, particularly in the listening part A. So you can get a good sleep, a good breakfast and some kind of coffee before exam in order to be stimulated and staying super focused whenever you are listening to the OET listening subtest A. One more thing that you can do before the exam is that you can check in your area that which of the organization that are conducting the exam are providing headphones. Usually what happens in the speaker is that sometimes due to external distraction, you miss some part of your fill in the blanks, and it is very difficult to catch the rest of them. A lot of students have told me that in the OET listening subtest, when they were attempting the paper, while listening to the audio from the speakers, some kind of school bus passed by, or they heard a horn from the external surrounding, or some kind of distraction. For example, one student missed a particular blank and he said, "Oh," and this kind of noise made the other students also distracted. So make sure to check the centers that provide headphone. If you are lucky and if you get those particular centers, make sure to attempt the exam at those particular centers. It is very important. Listening subtest part A. In listening subtest part A, only one skill is required. Which one? It is the focus. If you are very good at focusing, then you can crack the listening subtest part A very easily. In listening subtest part A, you will get 24 fill in the blanks, and you have to attempt those fill in the blanks while listening to the audio, and the audio will be played once only. So some students may have good ability to focus while some students may lack good ability to focus. So how can you improve your focus skill? You can improve your focus skill by building psychological confidence in yourself. A lot of students who usually lack psychological confidence, who are not confident in their abilities, no matter how well they prepare, no matter how much good score they get at home, while in the exam they become nervous, they do not have confidence in themselves, they are not able to crack the listening part A. As I said, in the reading subtest, you must have a proper approach in order to clear the listening exam. How? For example, the listening subtest part A is of 24 marks. listening subtest part B is of 6 marks and listening subtest part C is of 12 marks. Listening subtest part A is very easy, so you do not have to lose any mark in the listening subtest part A. A good score in listening subtest part A is 23. If you are getting a 23 in listening subtest part A, believe me, it is a 99% guarantee that you will clear your OET listening exam. Make sure to not make common mistakes. What usually happens is that usually students, when they are attempting the paper, they hear the audio correctly, they hear the word correctly, but they do not write the correct word. So make sure not to make this mistake in the listening part A. It can cost you your score. Make sure to have a neat and clean handwriting if you are attempting it on a paper, so that the person can read it very easily and give you complete marks. No need to use joining handwriting because it can affect your score if the examiner is not able to read. In the listening part A, try to utilize the 30 seconds prior to the audio that you have been allotted very well, reading the case note very carefully. This is a very important tip. You should not forget the case notes that what are coming next. Whenever the audio starts, you should be ahead of the audio. Means that you should know that what is coming next. If you do not know that what is coming next, and if you forget that particular thing, and if you are with audio, then it will make a lot of difficulty for you to attempt the exam, because the audio, if you are with the audio and for example, the blank comes in and you write the blank, the audio will move on while you are still back. But if you are slightly ahead of the audio, the blank come in, you write the blank, and then you fast forwardly move forward, because you know what was written next. One big mistake in the OET listening subtest is that whenever students are attempting the OET listening exam, they lose concentration, particularly in the extract number 2. If you are losing concentration in the extract number 2, make sure to lose it at the end, like at the 23 and 24 BCU, not before that. Why? Because if you lose concentration at 13th or 14th blank, what can happen is that you may lose the track and the subsequent blank of yours will be incorrect. So I can tell you not to lose concentration, while rest is up to you, that you do not have to make sure let go of that grip of concentration. Make sure to read the books of psychological confidence, like one book is Thinking Fast and Thinking Slow. In that book, particularly 2 mechanisms of human brain are explained, that how the human brain has a fast response and a slow response, calculated one. So if you apply these things in your listening subtest part A, believe me, it is a very highly likely chance that you are going to fail your listening subtest. Now, let's move on to the listening part B subtest. Listening part B subtest is, yes, also important. Okay, it is also made on a difficulty index, like some BCQs may be easy while some BCQ may be of higher difficulty index. Make sure to not make mistakes in the BCQ that are in the C1 difficulty index. Not make mistake in those particular blanks or questions. In the listening subtest part B, you can get certain types of question, and if you know the certain type of question prior to the exam, you will have a bit of confidence. Like, for supposedly, you can get questions like, what do the 2 doctors agree about? So, in the audio, they won't say directly that, yes, I agree on this particular thing. While what words they can use is that, yes, exactly, indeed, definitively. When you hear these type of words in the audio, means that your answer is there. I hope you guys get that. If you haven't subscribed till yet, make sure to subscribe down below and share this video with your friends. Also, you can get questions like, look for the main idea. For example, like if you hear the audio, all the 3 options are present in the question. If you hear the audio, all the 3 options are present in the audio and you do not know what to pick. So how you can pick that particular answer is by listening to the main idea, like where he is focusing, what is the main thing, and pick that answer, and believe me, 99% of time your answer will be correct. A good score in listening part B is 4. Anything above 3 is good, 5 is marvelous. So if you get that particular score, very easy, you have cleared the listening subtest. If you want to learn more strategies of what type of questions you can get in the OET listening part B, you can join my premium preparation course, in which I have explained in depth and in detail like what type of else questions you can get in the listening part B. Now, moving on to one of the most difficult part in the listening subtest, that is the OET listening subtest part C. Yes, OET listening subtest is very difficult to a lot of students, and yes, it is difficult even to me. But if you study smartly, if you have that spark, if you have that focus, you can clear the listening subtest part C very easily. A good score out of 12 in the listening subtest part C is 5 or a 6. If you are getting the score 5, 6 in the listening subtest part C, you have cleared your OET listening exam. But make sure prior to that you should attain 23 in the listening part A and a 4 or a 3 in the listening part B. Always make your score dream higher. Do not aim for 350 score. I repeat, do not aim for 350 score. Why? Because if you aim for 350 score, you will be somewhere behind 20%. You will be somewhere at a 320. But if you aim for 400, 450, you will be somewhere round about 380 and 390. So listening subtest part C, one of the most difficult things in the listening subtest part C is that the audio doesn't stop. And it is very difficult to read and listen at the same time. But guess what? They give you 90 seconds to read the questions. So while you are reading the question, make sure to highlight the important words in the question and in the options too. Some people can use different strategies. For example, some people may find it easier to only read the question and attempt the paper, while some people may find it easier to read the question and options and then listen to the audio and may find it easier. So whatever strategy suits the best for you, make sure to follow that. I have told this thing again and again, how to keep track in the OET listening part C. It is by the constant keywords and the synonymous keywords. Constant keywords, you will find these keywords in the question, and these keywords will also be present in the audio, which will make you realize that yes, the audio is on this particular question. Have patience whenever you are listening to the audio in the OET listening subtest part C. Why? Because sometimes when there is a transition from one question to another, in audio there can be a lot of information that is not related to the first and second question. So when they give a lot of information, the student panics that has he said this answer? No, so just wait patiently for the next constant keyword to come so you can move on to the next question. These are basic common mistakes that usually students make. They lose the track of all the audio and then they just mark the answer by just guessing. So have patience, wait, and the answer will come to you. Yes, some of the questions can be of the difficulty index C3 level, but not all. So if you follow these things, you can clear your OET listening subtest very easily. And I have got this thing from a lot of students, that the students who used to clear the OET listening subtest, their reading subtest also went very well. So make sure to attempt your listening subtest very well so you can get also good marks in the reading subtest. Because why? Your morale will be high. You will be like, yes, I have cleared the listening one, so you will be excited to clear the reading too. But if your listening subtest doesn't go well, ultimately it's gonna affect your rest of the paper. Got it, guys? I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Keep me supporting. I will also share a lot of my life things on this channel. So you guys have been supporting me too much. My Facebook page is down or in the description. You can like that page. I upload a lot of things there too. And yes, this was all for today, guys. Next video will be for the writing.